Can I call you Bar?
The name's Bram. Does anyone call you Cut?
I kind of like Cut, but no, you're right. Do you happen to own any scrolls?
I used to borrow them from the Dano library before Procreana was attacked. A rich source of information, but they're rare now.
There's this librarian, Kureg. He's rebuilding the library. If you have a library scroll, I should probably return it to him.
But of course, here it is. The Old Talan and the Senecta. A fishing manual.
Unair can tame more Ventilopes and teach them how to be dive bombers, but I'm still missing the actual bombs. You said you had an idea about that.
Back in the moons, before my paddle invention, I had this idea we could fish with explosives.
Don't tell me it wasn't a mind-blowing success.
It was a reverting disaster. But the same bombs could do a lot of damage when thrown at the enemy instead of fish.
Where can we get some?
Bomb-making ingredients are not easy to come by, but I got my samples from the miners in Desan.
I'll go to Desan and ask around. Anybody I should reach out to once I'm there?
I don't know if he's still alive because I haven't seen him since the invaders took over Desan. But a Talan named Brahm was the one who sold me the explosives at the time.
Brahm, I got it.
He was an engineer like myself. Mining was his obsession and fishing was mine. But we spoke the same language. He could be a slave now. It's terrible what the invaders have made of Desan.
As soon as we can turn some of your Ventilope riders into bomber pilots, we'll get payback.
I can't wait.
I used to go fishing with my uncle. Can I see the types of rods you guys are using?
What do you mean?
Fishing rods? I mean, you must be using them to...
Oh, you mean fishing paddles?
Nope. Pretty sure paddles are for paddling.
I don't know what your uncle taught you about fishing, but you got it all wrong. Look, here's how it's done.
Hey there, Bram.
Looking good.
Your fishing technique is original.
But too slow. Sometimes you have to hit so hard to stun a Senecta that it rocks the boat upside down. Fishing for Senecta is much more dangerous than catching the smaller fish that we used to. No matter how many scrolls I read, I can't solve this problem.
Maybe I could use my jetpack to skim across the sea and stun the Senectas. That should speed up the task. Where can I find Ventilope oil?
Good question. I'm more of a fish oil expert. Did you know fish oil is perfect for protecting your skin against moon rays during the high season? But it doesn't smell great. Scares the females away during outcast.
Not answering my question.
Oh, sorry. Ventilope females secrete the oil during reproduction, but that's the extent of my knowledge. Unair could tell you more about it. Remember what we spoke about. Now go!
Time to get wet. You're splendid. Cam and I hate these things. Talk about vertigo. Yikes.
Talons can't travel to or from Desan without activating its master Daoka. The invaders have hidden his core at the top of the village's main pillar. See if you can reach the outpost I'm marking on your map.
Consider it done. Slate out.
What's up, pal?
You must be taking me for somebody else. My name is Braun, not Pal.
You're right. I'm being too familiar. The name is Cutter Slade.
Cutting what now?
Why are the invaders taking prisoners?
Hard to tell. Maybe they want to scare us into working harder. They keep the prisoners alive. I know that.
How do you know that?
Look, every second I talk to you, I'm not working. And if the drones see me not working, you're gonna talk to my hazard desk next time.
So, drones are terrorizing Dasan.
Sure, you can call it terrorizing. You'd be terrorized too if you saw what they did to my friends.
I could shoot a few down if it helps.
Be my guest. Those damn drones are shooting at the Talan and the Nom-Noms without any discrimination. I don't even know how McCann can still... Okay, enough said. I have to get back to work.
Why do you work for the invaders?
What choice I got? Don't know how many alien invasions you got in your neck of the woods, stranger, but this one sucks, okay? Every Talon here is forced to collect the smaller crystals that they can't dig with their monster machines. Try to run, you get reverted. Try to fight, you get reverted. Or worse, made their prisoner for a while until you get reverted.
What do you do here?
What do I do? Well, I studied mine engineering in Procreana and rose through the ranks to become the head of quarry operations here in Dasan. But now I work the pillars for Helidium, so the invaders don't shoot me. Fun.
Baram from Sapa told me we should talk.
Sorry, stranger, I haven't set 3 toes in Sapa. Don't know no Baram.
You're Brahm, right? Baram said you studied engineering together in Procreana.
You got the wrong Brahm. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta get back to work.
I have to go.
See you next moon.
Sorry, we got interrupted. Where was I? Ah, yes. Consider it done. Slate out.
But it's not done, is it?
It's a confusing figure of speech, I'll give you that. Shit, here they come.
Got holes in your pockets? I can fix that for you.
cut or Slade. Who are you?
The name's Nadul. I'm the former chief of Desan.
Who's the new chief?
The invaders? This village is now an occupied state. Anyone who comes here must be stupid or asking to be reverted. Which one are you, stranger?
Well, my ex would say stupid. This may sound crazy, but I've been sent by the Yods. I think.
The Yods? They have abandoned us.
What's the problem with the Nom-Noms?
Save your questions for the other villagers, stranger. If they start to trust you, perhaps I will trust you as well.
But you're their leader. Shouldn't it be working the other way around?
Former leader. In Desan, trust is even more precious than food. If you're sent by the Yods, prove it by helping us. Bring a little faith back to these forsaken lands.
What did you do in this village?
The massive pillars we stand on are filled with different varieties of Helidium, the most precious elements in Adelpha. We used to mine the pillars and extracted the Helidium for our own benefit.
Doesn't look like the mining stopped.
We're now slaves, mining for the invaders' profit. We're too starved and weak to offer any resistance.
I don't know about you, but I'm always grumpy on an empty stomach. How could we enhance the mood around this place?
It's too late. We're as good as reverted.
Who's giving you orders?
Not who, but what. The invaders are machines without essence. Their ever-present drones watch us from above and shoot us when we step out of line. You would think we could deliver enough Helidium to sate their appetite, but no. The more we provide, the more they demand. Not even our animals can escape the misery. Their damn toxic waste poisons our nom-noms.
The invaders are filthier than sewer rats.
I'm not sure what you mean, but if you're referring to Damanai, we don't have those filthy rodents in Desan.
Yeah, something like that. For a toxic waste dump, your village looks pretty clean.
The invaders dump all their waste at the foot of the northeast pillar. A steaming junkyard infested by vicious packs of Krakits. I should get rid of this waste. But even with the outcast back on, I would have a hard time finding any volunteer for early reverting.
I could start by getting rid of the Krakits. Can you describe them to me?
Can you describe fear?
Only vaguely. And we never really met. Let me get rid of yours.
You sound brave. Or brain damaged. Either way, a little toxic radiation shouldn't be a problem for you. If you clean up this mess, Desan will be in your debt. Destroy any toxic barrels you can find.
Hold on. How toxic is toxic? I don't want to glow in the dark. Or maybe I do. That'd be kind of cool. But seriously, what's in it for me?
The invaders are throwing all kinds of useful things in their trash. Help us steal these treasures and we'll share them with you.
Well, it's not stealing if it comes from the trash. Rule number 1 on the mean streets of Cincinnati.
I can't handle more drama right now. Do you mind keeping your personal tragedy to yourself?
Right. Focus on the trash. Thanks for your time, Chief. I'm gonna have a look around.
Carmelia, brave one.
We asked.
What is it?
The people of Desan are in trouble.
Yes, they're the most isolated village since the Daokas went down. And the invaders are using them to mine the pillars. Their cruelty makes me sick.
People here are suspicious of strangers. I need a way to gain their trust. Any ideas?
The chief is a good Talon. I think the others look up to him. Do what he says, and you should be fine.
But he wants me to talk to the other Talans.
Then talk to them. I'm sure they report back to him. Desan follows a certain code. You need to play by their rules.
All right, I'll try to mingle then. Slate out. They're coming for me. Brought the whole battalion, huh? You're really gonna hate me now, circus bots. You're good to go. Run as fast as you can.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fast. I used to be a racer in Desan. I won the Silver Cup at the Nam Nam event back in the moons.
All right, champ. See you on the tracks then. Interesting find. we talk? I could use a friend right now.
My friends bring me food. You got something to eat?
I don't, sorry.
We ain't friends then. Now beat it.
Yeah, how can you run a race without drones noticing?
They got flight patterns you can work around. But even if there were no drones, I couldn't organize a race.
What do you need to set up a nom-nom race?
You can't organize a race without a shamas and healthy nom-noms.
I'm looking for a guy who used to run races here in Dasan. Did a little gambling on the side. Ring a bell?
Depends. Who wants to know?
Well, I do.
You do? I don't know you, stranger. Maybe Makan took a long walk off a tall pillar. Maybe he's my second cousin, twice removed.
I didn't mention his name. So you're McCon.
I didn't say I was. Maybe I only heard of him, just like you did.
Nadul is nice.
What do you mean, nice? Eating a duel is nice.
What? No, I would never do that.
It's okay. I know some people in Dasan who are hungry enough to eat Nadul.
Are you serious? Hunger shouldn't turn them into cannibals.
Relax, it's just Nadul. I've eaten worse things.
But I like Nadul.
You're a weirdo.
Stay frosty.
In the summer? How?